I was just trying to get some sleep. But the phone rang again. Room 1306. That room. It wasn't supposed to exist. I opened the door, and there was something, waiting on the ceiling. It all started last October. I had just landed in Chicago for a 3-day tech conference. Booked myself into this old downtown hotel called the Elmridge. Built in 1911, Art Deco design, red carpet, those gold trim elevators with the manual gates. Charming, really. I wasn't expecting luxury. I just needed a quiet room to sleep and prep my keynote speech. The front desk gave me my key card and said, 14th floor, room 1406. But here's the weird part. When I got in the elevator, the buttons jumped from 12 straight to 14. Number 13. I laughed. Of course, I thought. Superstition. Nobody uses the 13th floor, right? My room was average. Lamp in the corner, dusty curtains, a weird oil painting of a faceless man above the bed. But that first night things felt off. Around 2:43 a.m., I woke up cold. Not just chilly, freezing. The heater was on, but my breath fogged in front of me. Then, the phone rang. I picked up. Static. Then a whisper. Room 1306. I hung up, confused. Must have been a prank. But something gnawed at me. There's no 13th floor. Or so I thought. The next night, I asked the concierge, "Hey, do you actually have a 13th floor?" She looked at me like I'd asked if ghosts were on the payroll. "Sir, no one goes to that floor. It's sealed. Maintenance only. Guests don't go there." Later that night, I got in the elevator alone, and the light flickered. When it came back on, there it was. A black, unmarked button between 12 and 14. I swear, it hadn't been there before. I pressed it. The elevator jolted, hard, like it dropped a few inches. The lights dimmed. When the doors opened, I was in a hallway that didn't look like the rest of the hotel. The carpet was old, soaked in something. Walls were cracked. No sound, just the hum. That low, electric hum. And at the end, one door. Room 1306. I don't know why I went inside. Curiosity? Stupidity? The room was frozen in time. Old black and white photos on the wall. Typewriter. Ashtrays still with burnt ends. Bed was made, military style. But the air, it felt alive. I looked around and saw something scratched into the mirror. Checkout is never. Then, the closet door creaked open. Inside was a suitcase. I opened it. Inside, a blood-soaked shirt, a hotel key, and a Polaroid photo of me, sleeping in my room. My hands started shaking. I turned to leave, but the door wouldn't open. Behind me, the lamp flickered, and a figure was on the ceiling, upside down, smiling, her jaw unhinged. She whispered, "Stay." We all stay. I ran, full speed. The hallway stretched like a tunnel, longer, darker, every door watching me. The elevator was gone, so I took the stairs 12 floors down. But when I burst through the emergency exit, I was back in room 1306. Again, I screamed, threw the lamp, hit the walls. Then a knock on the door. I opened it and saw me. Same clothes, same expression, terrified. He looked at me and whispered, "You replaced me. That was 2 weeks ago. I haven't left the room since." They say the hotel burned down in 1981. No guests survived. No floor 13 was ever built. But I can still hear the phone ring, still smell the ash in the carpet, still see the next guest walking into the hallway. Maybe you'll see the button too. Maybe you'll press it.